Alright, just back. And I did my Cyber Dragon Revolution Structure deck opening and opened up the other three and made my deck all here. And here you go. This is, well, it is somewhat of a ban. Like, there's no ban list. This is my version because I put Pot of Greed in here because, so yeah. But if I went to it, but if my, with no ban list, Cyber Dragon deck would probably put a Reckless. I'll probably put a Reckless Greed in. I'll probably put like a Reckless in here. But this is with Pot of Greed in here, so this is so don't say like, oh, this band you can't use. I know you can't use Pot of Greed, but just because my version of this deck has Pot of Greed in it, because if Pot of Greed wasn't banned, it would most likely be used in the Cyber Dragon deck. So this is my Cyber Dragon deck right here. Starting off, we have. I'm playing 3 copies of Cyber Dragon, because, you know, you need... It's a Cyber Dragon deck. You need a Cyber Dragon. So, go for here. I'm running 3 copies of Dre, because basically Dre's a must-have, because he makes Cyber Dragon level 5. Get your Nova, and so on and so forth with Nova's effect. It's also Cyber Dragon in Graveyard, so, you know, he's good. I'm running 3 cores, because, cores are a must-have. He gets you your repair plan, or whatever, or cybernetic, your cyber trap card, or whatever, blah, blah, so and so. Also, Cyber Dragon on field and engrave, and if he's in the graveyard, you can banish it to bring out a Cyber Dragon, so he's pretty good. He's useful, and he works really well with machine duplication. I'm running 3. I'm doing 2 Jade Knight, because Jade Knight to me is somewhat useful, but you don't have to use them. I mean, some people will use 1 or none, but I feel like 2 would be good. 2 would be decent. 2 wouldn't be bad in this deck. Because for 1, he can, if he's an attack resistant, if you have a like say you have a weak attack 1200 or less, so you have like core attack, he can't be active. Traps can't hurt him. And if Jade Knight is destroyed by battle, say your opponent destroys it, you can add level 4 lower light machine type monster hands, so you can add core or Dre to your hand. So that's why he's useful. Next, I'm running 2 Valley, because Valley is a stall card, so he's useful for this deck. So your opponent attacks, you can banish it and draw a card, or if you have, you can banish him and another machine type monster control to draw 2, and then you can target a card in your graveyard, banish this and card from your hand, and place the card in graveyard on top. So you can do different things with Cyber Valley. Some people run 3, but I mean 2 is really all you need. You don't really need to run 3. 3 kind of limits you on what you can have put. So I'll put 3. Put 2. It meant 2. Also, I run a 50 card deck. So I don't run 40. So that's why this is gonna be a little bit more. I have to run 50 card decks, not 40, because that's just me. So yeah, if you want to run like a bigger Cyber Dragon deck, then this is it right here. Also, this is actually 51 cards because I got an extra sleeve in the deck box. So like, what else I gotta put in here? So I just put in extra. You'll see what I put in extra. Alright, next we have 2 Proto Cyber Dragon. Proto is weak, but he's like, he can work good with his Way, or he can work with Dre or someone. Plus he can work with Power Bond. He's a Cyber Dragon on the field. So it's a +1 because he's a Cyber Dragon. It's a +1, -1, so it's either or. It works with Cyber. If you have the right cards, Proto can come in handy. Because he's like that Cyber Dragon there you can use for a fusion or whatever you need. Next I'm running 2 Shining Angel, because 3 isn't really just needed. 2 Shining Angel gets you your cores, gets you a core, gets you Proto. It can get you different versatile monsters with 1500 or less attack, so it's useful for a light deck. Works I'm running 1 Cyber Dinosaur, because 1's all you need. You don't really need to run him, but I decided to use Cyber Dinosaur because I mean, why not? I mean, he's a free summon, so you draw him. He's not that bad. So you draw him, and your opponent's special summons. You can special summon out. So you have a 2,500 attack as a monster, which isn't bad. So that's why I put him in here. Running two Cyber Dragon Zwei. Not Dre. Zwei isn't that great, but he's useful. Three kind of ruins the deck in my opinion. So two is really all you need. You can even run one if possible, but two is always useful. So you have that extra backup one, so you can just use. Plus he gains that. Plus you can also use him with Shining Angel. You can use him out there, and so he gets a little boost for the attack. So. And if you reveal a card, he comes Cyber Dragon. He's okay. I'm running one Eleton because Eleton's a field sweeper. He's the OTK victory right here. You can use him, but you don't necessarily have to use him for win. Like you can go for extra deck OTKs and whatever. But Eleton's in here because Eleton's really useful. And he's just like that monster there when you get a chance to use him, just wreck with him. I'm running two card D because card D. Well, you need to be able to draw good cards, and you need in Cyber Dragons you're not always gonna have what you need, so it's good to have cards that give you draw. And card D, it's just like you can summon him and get two cards with him, so he's useful. You can run one. But two is always better because that gives you that versatile of 4 card difference instead of 4 cards you can possibly get, and that can help. So, yeah, card in here. That's it for the monsters. I think that's 23 total. Next for the spells. 2 MST because, well, MST is a good card and it's always welcomed, used in any deck, most decks. It's good. It's good. Running 3 Repair Plant because, well, Repair Plant is another card you must have in your deck. You must have 3. 3 of this is really what you need. It's got a good effect and it could really help you out and help win games. So Repair Plant, because basically, well, it gives you can add to your hand which you need to use to search card, or it's a search shuffle. So it works either or. If you want one Poly because I feel like 3 Power Bond is a bit much, and so why not use Polymerization. Polymerization is useful. You never know. Just if you have Power Bond and Poly in your hand, you have what you need in the field. Just like use Poly and bring out unless you want or use Power Bond. Either or, but Polymerization is just like you kind of have to use it for a fusion deck. He's just useful, but you don't have to use it. But I decided to use it. So just one though. One limit removal because that one's really all you need. You got like special super boost that one turn, and it really works pretty well. Must have for machines, especially Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon is all about OTK. Well, one turn victory is in your opponent like that. Run 2 Evolution Burst because 3 you can run 3, but I feel like 2 is more productive and gives you more versatile of stuff to put it in. So, but it's still more useful. So. Running 2. I'm running 1 Future Fusion because Future Fusion's like what? Future Fusions can be useful. You can bring out that Chimera attack, and when you have core in the graveyard and these cores effect to banish it to get out of Cyber Dragon, Future Fusion's like a +1, +1/-1 depending on how you use it. So if you use it with core and stuff, you get a +1 with this big time. So it works. Of course, 2 Power Bond because Power Bond is needed in any machine type fusion deck. Except Power Bond is just like there. You have to have. I don't want to run 2. I don't want to run 3 because I feel like 3 is a bit much. But you could run 3, but I prefer to run 2. So 2. 2 Pot, of course. Pot of Greed is always useful. If Pot of Greed is not banned, I would not use it. Don't use Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed is banned. But for my personal sake, on building this with no ban list, Pot of Greed is useful, so useful. It gives you it's 4 cards plus card D. It's 8 cards you can total. That's definitely useful. 1 DDR because you gotta remove from play, and DDR helps get you removed from get you vanish monsters. So it's useful. You could run more than 1, but 1 is really all you kind of need because you don't need to. Once they're banished, you don't need so much to bring them back. Instead, maybe like a Cyber Dragon or a Dre or something like that is useful. Maybe a core possibly, but that's really all DDR is there. 1 machine duplication because I mean you can run more than one, but I feel like 1 is really all you kind of need. I mean you can run 2, but really, I mean if you want that versatile, having 2 and just like you can just get it a lot quicker would be great. But really, this depends. Machine duplication makes this deck speed up some, but 1 you don't really. My personal preference, you really only need 1, but you can always run more. But it really it differs on the person, depends on the person how you want to do it. But my personal preference is just 1. One's really all you kind of really need. But 2 comes in handy. 3 is too much. You really only need 1 to 2. I run 1, so yeah. That's it for the spells. Now for the traps. On 3 D prison because D prison is a must-have. It's really good, really good. It removes from play, so not destroy. So it's 3 prison is very good. So 3. I mean you can run 2, but my opinion 3 because 3 gives you so much more. You can rely on this a lot. We have 3 and 2. In my opinion 3 is really good. I only run 2 Waboku because, I mean, 3 Waboku is good, but, I mean, you don't really, 3 of Waboku to me limits you. 2 is really all you need. You can even run 1 if need be, but to me, 2 is good, so you can, like, use 1, you can always fall back on the other. If you have 3, it kind of spreads you out, and kind of, yeah, I mean, 3 can hurt you, but that's my opinion. Some people run 3, some people run 2, I run 2. 1 Cyber Dragon technology because, well, I mean, some people run 2, but to me, I could just run 1. Because 1's all you kind of need. I mean, it's not that extremely great of a card. I mean, it's somewhat helpful, but 1 is really all you need because it doesn't, like, doesn't completely help you, but it also doesn't completely just hurt you. It's how you want it. Some people run 2. I mean, some people run 3. 1 is all to me 1 is all you really need. We'll just use 1. Cyber Network, I have 2. Some people can run 3 of this, but I'd rather run 2. So you can run 1 if need be, but to me 2 is you can use 2 because 2 is useful. So I mean never run. Well, I wouldn't say never run 3, but 3 can also 3 can limit you. So 1 to 2 of this is probably at best. I run 2. So. 2 call, because, I mean, again, to me, 3 call limits you, even though call is really good card. To me, it limits you if you get 3, so I run 2, because 2 to me is really all I can use. I mean, I don't need 3, but 3 is always useful to fall back on. But, 2 is really all I need. And then last is Trap Stun. Again, Trap Stun is good. But 3 limits you, in my opinion. 3 limits you, so I just run 2. And Trap Stun is a must-have. I mean, 1 is a bit too less. 2 is like good. 3 is somewhat limiting you, but you can use 3 and have that extra like powerful support to like negate and just help you. So yeah, so that's the deck right there. And for the extra deck, it's pretty, like I said, Cyber Dragon only, so you're not going to see anything great. I don't have Fortress Dragon, so this is all I decided to put. So I run 3 Nova, because of course, I mean, you can run 2 Nova, but I run 3 because, well, I mean, 3 is, why not? 3 is good. Nova's powerful, but you only really need to run 2. Not 1, you only need to run 2, but you can run 2 to 3, I run 3, because 3 is, just there. Nova can always be helpful for you, but you really only need 1 in the field burst per time. So I mean, like if you get 1 gone, put some of your fusions, another one, repeat process, and yeah, whatever. I run 3 Twin because you have a lot of Cyber Dragons, so Twin is always useful. Twin's like that card that you just can use. Twin's always really useful. So here you go, Twin with 2 attacks and double it, it's pretty damn good. I'm on one end, because it takes 3 Cyber Dragons, and though you can, 2, to me, it can hurt you with end. End takes 3 Cyber Dragons, so 1 is really all you kind of need. And plus, you can do this with OTK, 16,000, 13 damage, this game. If you have your traps done, that's game. And then last, I run 1 Chimera Takeover Dragon. I mean, some people can run 2, but I feel like 1 is really all you need, because, I mean, you can just have to make that 1 really powerful monster out there, and just have that 1. If you have 2, your deck is really going to be thinned out with your monsters. And, I mean, that's good for, it suits out for Eleton, but with the 1 Over Dragon and with Eleton, if you have 2, that kind of limit, it kind of, 2 can just, for me, 2 can hurt you, even 3 is never must. But, I mean, that's just my opinion. 1 is really all you kind of need, but you can fall back on 2, and it still wouldn't be bad. So yeah, that's my deck list. That's my deck profile for my Cyber Dragon deck. So tell me what you think about it in the comment section. I'm not going to a 40 card deck. So I'm not, but if there's anything extra like I can substitute for, I'm Pot of Greed. Of course, I'm gonna if I use this deck for a tournament. I'm taking a Pot of Greed and putting it in Reckless. So don't know about that. But any other system of support that this deck is bad or if it's good, let me know how you feel about this. So yeah, this is Jeb saying goodbye, and I'll probably my next deck profile will probably be my Snowstorm deck. So see ya.